Virgo, you are really in your own energy right now. You are being very strong. You guys are coming out like this, very much so. Self care, really loving on yourself, really not paying attention to anything that is not really serving you at this point. I feel like you're really getting into your energy. You are definitely in the energy of strength. I'm so happy for you guys. This is mind over matter. This is mind over emotions. This is mind over situation. It's almost like Virgo is blind to the bullshit, okay? If it doesn't have anything to do with the betterment of Virgo, Virgo is really not paying attention, okay? Definitely conviction, a lot of self-awareness at this time, courage beyond courage, self-love, like I said before. This is beautiful, y'all. Brave, be really paying attention to your instincts. And for my gifted ones, the ones that really are paying attention to your gifts and being fearless at this time. This is wonderful energy. Virgo, females, dudes, listen, you're showing up as Empress, and why wouldn't you? Okay, listen, this is creative, this is stable, this is abundance, this is fertility, this is you know, it's beauty, it's luxury, it's divine feminine, even if you're a dude, okay? But it's creating, okay? So you possibly are married at this point as well. Empress is married, okay? But you know, you don't have to be. It could be proposed, you know, whatever case may be. Because honestly, you're dealing with someone who is really in their feelings, Virgo. We're going to talk a lot about this because this right here is really it's very sad, okay? Your main energy is don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore what? Don't ignore the fact that this person has no self-control, okay? Don't ignore that, all right? And I feel for you guys, I mean, in this energy, when I look at this card, I mean, this person is like really into their own energy. Like, you know what? Yes, you know, it's almost like, no, I'm not ignoring anything. I'm not ignoring anything that is trying to come against my peace. I'm not ignoring anything that, you know, doesn't serve me. You know what I'm saying? Like Virgo is really in their energy at this point, and I really love that energy. So let's go ahead and let's talk about this individual, okay? I got 3 messages and I have 3 tarot cards out. One is the message is it's all too much. Somebody here in your energy is very overwhelmed, okay? They're very overwhelmed. There's a lot of moving and shaking going on. They have no self-control. And you guys are 6 of Wands upside down. So they're falling from grace. All right, you guys. They're falling from whatever it was that their goals, their dreams, you know, and even the romance or the love or friendships or family. All of that stuff is falling from grace, you guys. Why? I don't know yet. All I have is pre-read energy here. We're going to find, you know, we're going to find out. Okay. Listen, their other energy is, I wish I could be fully honest with you. Okay. That is because they're a liar. Okay, you guys, this is because that they can't tell the truth. Like I told y'all before, to save they soul, or anybody else's for that matter. Okay. And this is the reason why judgment is here. All right, you guys, because they are being divinely judged. That's number one. Also, there's an awakening. They're about to get put on blast, y'all. Okay, it's just that simple. There's a legal ruling here. There's problems here. There's a change of status here. And hopefully, because judgment can also mean awakening, okay? So let's just pray that that's what that means, okay? When they say, I wish I could be fully honest with you. The reason why, without me pulling cards, you guys, the reason why they wish they could be fully honest with you, Virgo, crosswatcher, is because they have done so much that you know about and also that you don't know about, okay? And they know that if this truth or these truths were to come out, they wouldn't stand a chance, okay? They knew that from the beginning, all right, you guys? So what they're saying in the third energy is it hurts so much. And it does. It really just does, because guess what? We got 5 of Cups, all right? So what they're going through right now is an emotional funeral. What they're going through is guilt, remorse, loss for some of them, feeling abandoned for some of them, anger, sadness, trauma, grief, focused on the loss. What loss? You. job, family members and friends, their goals, plans, and dreams, all that, okay? In serious ass despair, okay? So if I read it that way, that's how we're going to do it. But I'm going to also read it this way. They have fallen from grace. Judgment is here. That can also represent court, okay? So listen, they're losing, all right, you guys, when it comes down to that. And if I read it that way, they're still in the Five of Cups. They're not winning. Like I said, they're falling from grace in every sense of the word, all right, you guys? And the reason why, Virgo, because you're showing up as an Empress, all right? An Empress is somebody who nurtures. An Empress, dudes, you could be Empress too, okay? Don't let the word throw you, all right? But it's someone who nurtures. It's someone who gives grace without having to. It's someone who has a heart and one that doesn't require anything in return. It's almost as if it's a blessing to have an Empress energy in your presence, okay? Because it is a very much so giving energy. It is a very much so mentoring energy. Empress wants to fix. Empress can fix. Not only does Empress want to fix, Empress has the ability and in the position to be able to fix whatever the problem is, okay? And this person, because of their lack of self-control, because their dishonesty, they've lost Empress, okay? Empress has literally got into strength energy, all right? So instead of being this nice, wonderful, loving, free, spirited individual, now we got cold, we got detached. We got somebody here that is paying more attention to themselves. Whatever they were giving out to this person over here, they are not giving that out anymore. They're giving it to themselves or they're giving it to someone else, okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and glean, okay? And then we're going to find out what the problem is, what the issue problem is, and we're going to find out what your advice would be. We're also going to find out what the likely outcome is going to be as well. Virgo, the overall energy is do not ignore it, okay? Do not ignore whatever it is that you shouldn't ignore, okay? And I'm going to clarify. So, Holy Spirit, tell me about Virgo. Told you. Look, showing up in your own damn energy. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is harvest time, y'all. I told you, okay? Yes. Feeling one's self, okay? Like, it just is that simple. And I'm loving it for my Virgos. Listen, Virgo, somebody done pissed you off, all right? This is the reason why you're self-indulging. This is the reason why you pulled your energy back. Because somebody has pushed you to the brink. Somebody has really, really, really pissed you off. Caused a lot of rage, okay? So listen, Virgo, I'm not going to be surprised if I see King of Swords because y'all know how y'all is, all right? This all sweet, loving, nurturing kind, and you know what I'm saying? Want to do everything and fix everything, and you know what I mean? In the position to do. See, when this energy happens, this rage, ready to explode in pressure cooker, somebody is 38 fucking hot, and bottom line is they're getting the cutoff treatment. I will not be surprised when we get in this read if I see King of Swords. Right, because somebody was on a hamster wheel. Somebody wasted somebody's time. Somebody believed in someone without really reasoning, there may have been some things, Virgo, that you've seen as far as potential, right? Crosswatcher. But what they showed you, you know what I want to say? The mask that they wore showed the potential, okay? But when the mask came off, what they showed you was the deceit. What they showed you was the devil energy that they have. They showed you something that was very uncouth, okay? And you were on this hamster wheel believing somebody, all right? And that's what pissed you off, okay? Right. Somebody definitely did have a grip on you. Somebody definitely did have your attention at one particular time. This person has now become an anchor. This person has become a chain. This person is trying their very best, or has tried their very best to weigh somebody down here, okay? So your mind over matter, your mind over situation, mind over emotions, you know, mind over a bullshit, okay? You're self-aware. And not only that, you're also aware of how somebody is being very petty. Somebody is gossiping. Somebody is speaking on your name. They may say that you're being very cold. They may even question if you even cared or loved them in the first place. However, them and their cronies are talking about you. They're being jealous. They're being petty. And they're envious, okay? And honestly, that is a very bad thing, you guys. But I'm just saying, Virgo, you are Virgo. So I'm just saying, I really just don't know how a person is not going to be, especially if they don't like you, okay? They're going to be petty and jealous. They're going to talk about you. But you know what they say, though. You know what I'm saying? If you're the topic of somebody's conversation, I mean, apparently you matter, okay? But they don't matter to you, okay? You need to understand that. You're mattering to somebody else, Virgo, but they damn sure ain't mattering to you, okay? Listen, you will be getting justice, all right? Somebody is about to be getting karma here, balance or justice, all right? And somebody is mind over matter. Somebody is like, you know what? I understand that you ain't got no self-control. Listen, Virgo, this chemistry, this passion that you have with this person, I'm just saying it really was off the chain. Lots of emotions here. I'm feeling pain. I'm feeling that somebody believed in somebody that they should not have believed in. Somebody was not on somebody's, what do I say? Integrity page. Somebody was not on somebody's loyalty page. And it's almost like, maybe somebody thought they were, because they wore that mask, but it's almost like, you know what, now I see you for who you are, and I can't ignore it, okay? That's the energy. Lots of love here. I see where you wanted to, but it's almost like regardless of this chemistry, these passion, and these emotions, you're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck. What I'm doing is I'm celebrating myself. What Virgo is doing is they're gifting themselves. What Virgo is doing is they're headed into abundance, all right? Tell me about the Empress, please. I'm not saying this didn't hurt, but it's almost like, you know what? Can't cry over spilled milk. It is. Somebody learned a lesson. Virgo, somebody is very focused on you, okay? Somebody possibly has mixed color eyes, green eyes, something like that. But listen, they're very much so have eyes for you. They're very much focused, fascinated, and believe me, they are watching. You see that big ass eye? Yes, they're watching you, okay? And what they're watching, because this is coming under strength, what they're watching is you not giving a fuck. That's what they're watching. Give me Empress, please. You understand that this was a karmic. You learned lessons. You learned big lessons. Lessons that you didn't even want to learn, okay? This person brought you lessons that you didn't ask to learn, that you didn't want to learn, that you don't feel like you deserved to learn. Nonetheless, you did learn, okay? There was third-party situations. There, like I said, there was a lot of lessons here, okay, that Empress went through. That is what somebody repays somebody evil for good, okay? That's the best way that I could put that, okay? So Empress showed up in somebody's life like a superhero. They got nothing but somebody having no self-control, third-party situations, lies, and some more stuff, okay? Like, it's just crazy. Don't ignore it, Virgo. Don't ignore it. Do not ignore the fact that this person wants you on lockdown. Do not ignore the fact that this person has mental issues. Do not ignore the fact that this person has a record. Do not ignore the fact that this person is confined in some type of way. They cannot move, all right? They can pretend to give every single thing but the truth. Do not ignore this lusting. Do not ignore this love affair that they're having with someone else. Do not ignore the dirty little secrets that you have found out you are finding out. And do not ignore the fact that they possibly could be on the down low, okay? Cleanse your energy. Definitely cleanse it. Virgo, I feel like that's what you're doing anyway. Meditating, praying, clearing your space, and removing the negativity out of your life. Good for you. Because they have no self-control. They can't help it, okay? They can't help it. They want to give an apology. They want some forgiveness. But the thing about it is that somebody can't unsee and undo. Listen, you're showing up as Empress. That means you've done all that you could possibly do. Whatever avenue that you could fix this, you have tried it. Probably several different times being Empress, okay? Apology. They want forgiveness. They want to negotiate. They want a bargain. They might even want a bag. Listen, they're clinging on to this, even though they don't have any self-control. Possibly Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somewhere in the chart. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is also here. They have no self-control, y'all. It's just that simple. Listen, they have no self-control. Listen, journaling, writing, diary, keeping notes, okay? You, them. They're saying it's all too much. It's all too much. It's all too much. What's too much? Is deuces. That's too much. I'm out. Okay? That's too much. Done. Completion. Lesson well learned. Okay? It's all too much. The fact that they're no longer fulfilled. The fact that they no longer have you. The fact that they're falling from grace. Tell me what else. They're not able to make a decision. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do about anything, y'all. Listen, this person is in denial. Somebody wears aviator glasses, okay? Not facing the truth. They're irrational in their reasoning, okay? They're falling from grace, y'all, okay? It really just is that simple. They're very, very triggered. They're triggered by your name. They're triggered by your car. And they're triggered by your place. They're upset, okay, you guys? They're angry. They want action. Okay, you guys? They want action. This card says beginnings. So we don't know yet. I don't know if they want action for some problems or they want action for some expansion. All right, we will dig into that. They want to plant seeds. All right, you guys? They want to get some type of harvest from this, this pretty much dead situation. They're having a whole lot of emotions, waves of emotions coming and going. Okay? They say, I wish I could be fully honest with you. No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm just going to tell you right now. No, the fuck they don't. Because if you wish you could do something and it's in your power to do it, then damn it, that's what you do. Okay? So they're saying, I wish I could be fully honest with you. No, they do not. So they're already lying. Okay, you guys? I just want to throw that out there. And look. Want to give you a love offer. Okay? Definitely want to give you a love offer. Venus is here. So we might be talking about Libra. We might be talking about Taurus. Okay? They're spying. They're watching. They're inspecting you. Okay? Spying, watching, and inspecting you. I wish I could tell you the truth. I wish I could be fully honest with you. No, they do not. Because if they did, they would have, okay? They know that if they be fully honest with you, guess what? You're not going to want them, all right? They're very, very emotional, you guys. They're full of anxiety, scared, and panicked, okay? They're having a lack of growth, but they need to grow up, all right? Judgment is here, okay? So this could be karma. They're single, showing up single here. There's going to be an awakening, or should be, a legal ruling in which they're by themselves in this, okay? Home, family, and or commitment is upside down. So we're talking about divorce, okay? We're talking about child support. They lost their family. If this is your wife, if this is your husband, they lost their family, okay? Because they couldn't get past these lust problems. They couldn't get past the cheating. They couldn't get past the lying. They couldn't get past the hiding. They couldn't get past the phones. They couldn't get past the things that they have on their phones. They couldn't get past the dating sites. They couldn't get past the meeting people on the phones. Couldn't get past the taking pictures of themselves and keeping pictures of other people. They couldn't get past the disloyalty, the dishonesty. All of those things has controlled them, okay? And this is the reason why judgment is here. So they're saying it hurts so much. What hurts? The fact that they did what they did? Or the fact that it's all come crashing down on them? I don't know exactly what hurts, okay? The realization that they fucked up. That's what hurts, okay? The awakening. The coming to the light. Things that they didn't think of, okay? So while they had Empress, one thing about Empress, okay, is that a lot of people take advantage of Empress because Empress has this energy of, I will always be here. Empress has this energy of, I will always fix the problem. they have this energy of, you know, I can fix it. I'm creative. I'm in it to win it. I'm your ride or die. Okay. So they're coming to the realization that yes, Empress is Empress, but Empress no longer gives a fuck. Okay. So they didn't really understand that Empress would flip mode like this. Okay. So they're coming to that realization, and it hurts. Okay. And it does. It really does, Virgo. Okay. They're hit with a lot of limitations. The realization that they're hit with these limitations, fear is surrounding this energy as well. So not only do we got pain, not only do we got hurt, we got fear. All right. So give me one more on this, because I'm getting a really good big picture on this. They listen, this is too many cards, Holy Spirit. I'm sorry, but I can't take this many. Let's get one more on this. It hurts so much. Okay. Today, they're in their emotions today. Okay. So tell me about this Five of Cups, because they're having an emotional funeral. Okay. This is a haunting loss. And anytime you lose, you know, somebody may have lost a child as well. Somebody possibly lost their family. Somebody misses their child. What hurts is they want to change. They don't want to have this this shadow side of them anymore. Okay, you guys? They don't want this with the moon here. They don't want this illusions and delusions happening. But let me tell you something. What's going on with them is the dark night of the soul. Okay, they're becoming awakened to their own deception. They're becoming awakened to their own self-betrayal. Okay, because anytime you betray Empress, who you're really betraying is yourself. Okay, and they're awakening to that. All right, now depending upon the person, okay, how they're going to take it. Yeah, they're definitely awakening to that. Virgo, you got a lot of self-worth here. There's a lot of memories that this person has brought you, a lot of not so good memories with external events, with external people. This person has hurt you a lot. You're very closed off, guarded, and resistant to this person. I feel like you're 38 hot. One of you guys are guarded and one of you guys are vulnerable. Somebody is definitely obsessed, Virgo, either you or them, but this is a must-have. Okay, has something to do with the home, moving, physical, local, physical or location change. Somebody definitely does want to come together, reconciliation, but they lost, you guys. Somebody's ghosted, blocked, and cut off. This love is ghosted, blocked, and cut off. This love has come to a stalemate. Somebody is definitely avoiding this person. Somebody is feeling very much so rejected, lost, and fragmented. Time is ticking, you guys. These patterns, bondage, and toxicity from this person that was a soulmate, they want to talk to you. They want to come to an agreement, you guys. They feel a lot of lack and a lot of doubt. This person was very tempting to you. You love this person, but you cannot not see how deceptive this individual is, okay? You cannot not see the illusions, the delusion, and confusion that they casted over you, okay? This person, like I said, has a problem with the internet. Person has a problem with, you know, sex sites, dating sites, and all this. Listen, it's a good possibility this person might pop up, but this person is still wearing a mask, you guys. They're still in a facade. They still have a facade. They want to communicate with you very, very bad, because somebody is definitely feeling lack and somebody is definitely suffering. To this person, this is a tragedy. This is a storm, okay? And Virgo, it feels to me, crosswatcher, that you're running and avoiding this person, okay? Somebody has a red car or the red hue all the way up into like burgundy or orange. This person has thought about retaliation. This person wants to punish somebody, or you do, one or the other. Payback and revenge. This person definitely is fixated on having a conversation with you. This cycle is done. It's over, okay? Somebody's ego, vanity, and or pride messed this up. Listen, the fact that they did not think before they moved, the fact that they brought a whole bunch of bullshit into this relationship has completely ruined this foundation, okay? Virgo, you're ascending. You're becoming even more nurturing and more compassionate. This does not hurt you at all. This has not dimmed your light. they're thinking about you. You guys, there's a court case here. There's a settlement here. Somebody wants to come to an agreement or a compromise. They definitely want to talk to you. They definitely want to be on the same page. They want to offer you something, you guys. I feel like they want to offer a commitment. They definitely want harvest, but however, there's a distance here. And even if they're sitting in your face right now, it's still a distance, okay? Because somebody is distant, emotional, physically, or mentally, all right? So let me get these cards up so I can see what the issue problem is here. So I can see what your advice is. And I can see what the possible outcome is in this situation, okay? And then we are going to get into the tarot. Because like I said, there's a lot of energy here. And this person has been very, very, very unloyal, okay? And you need not ignore that. This person has betrayed you. You need not ignore that. I don't know how sincere this apology is. All I know is that this karmic and these lessons learned was very sincere, okay? Somebody sincerely learned some serious ass lessons dealing with this person, okay? But it didn't break you, Virgo. I love the way you're looking in this energy, okay? This energy is beautiful, okay? They're focused on you. You need to understand that you're celebrating yourself. You're not allowing this chemistry. You're not allowing this love, this passion to overshadow the fact that you're choosing you. And yes, this person is telling your business, okay, to a lot of jealous and petty ass people, okay? So yeah, let me go ahead and see what the issue problem here is. Let's see what let's see what Holy Spirit wants me to tell you guys before we get inside this read, okay? Because this is a lot of energy. Yeah, they pretty much lost a real one. They pretty much lost a very rare person. I'm not saying that you guys are perfect. I'm not saying that, okay? But what I am saying is that somebody is very rare. This is a very high value energy when we're dealing with the Empress, okay? Holy Spirit, can you please tell me what the issue problem is in this situation? What is the issue problem that your sons and your daughters need to know in this situation? Y'all, dudes, I want y'all to know, I hate saying Empress when y'all a dude, okay? For the ones that don't like that, okay? So what the issue problem here is they're partying. The issue problem is their third party situations. The issue problem is the fact that they're addicted. And that is one of the things that you do not know, okay? Because they have lied about their addictions, but they do have them, okay? The issue problem is that they don't want to tell you. They're saying, I wish I could be fully honest with you. Remember I told you, no, they don't. Well, that's what the issue problem is. They're closed off. They're resistant to telling you about these external events, to telling you about what they really think about at night. They're sitting up here and have sat up here and laughed and smiled in your face, okay? For some of you guys, this person put you on a pedestal, okay? But behind the scenes and behind the mask, this person has a lot of deception, a lot of temptations that they are very, very, very controlled by, okay? And it's in the form of sex. It's in the form of lust. It's in the form of lies. And it's in the form of manipulation, okay? And also betrayal, all right? The issue problem is that you guys cannot build a solid foundation. The reason why is because all of the things that they have, okay? All the problems, okay? So what does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know about this? What should they do? Okay? What should they do? Coming together is upside down. That means stay the F away from somebody, okay? Reconciliation is upside down. What should you do? Run, okay? Run like your life depends on it, all right? Away from this person. Give me a little bit more. What should they do? Realize. Don't ignore it. Realize. Awaken to the truth, okay? Some of you guys being Empress energy always gives the benefit of the doubt. Always says that somebody will change. Always sees the potential in somebody. But what this is telling you is you need to wake up. You need to realize, okay? You need to have an awakening and you need to deal with whatever has come to the light, okay? In an appropriate type manner. What else do they need to, listen, Don't accept this projection, all right? This person wants to project their bullshit on you, okay? But they're not going to be able to do it because, like I said, you're in strength. This is a major arcana. You're in strength energy, you guys. Okay, so what's the likely outcome, Holy Spirit, for this energy? Likely outcome is that their ass is going to, something's going to have a grip on them. Their ass is going to be weighed down. Give me more. Lust still, they're going to be taken by it. Sex and lust, they're definitely going to be taken by it. Guilty. Right under judgment, okay? They're going to be guilty. They're guilty if they're in court. They're guilty if they're not in court, okay? And also, they got a karmic to be coming around their way. A karmic will be teaching them some serious ass lessons, okay? So yes, they do have a lot to be worried about. Outcome. What else? What else, Holy Spirit? They don't have to worry about this here stability, harmony, and flow. That's going to miss their ass. And also what's missing them is this soulmate connection. They've lost somebody here. Time is running out for them, okay? Time is running out for them. So let me get these cards together, you guys, so we can get into the read, all right? Virgo, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys to life, all right? I didn't have so many subscribers tell me, Nick, not love you to death, love you to life. So I'm trying to use that word more, okay? So I love y'all to life, y'all. Virgo, you are the bomb. I love you guys to death. Each and every last one of y'all who show up, the ones that I see over and over again, brings a big smile to my face. I love seeing you guys. You guys, thank you so much for the support, you guys. So shout out to my Train to Go sisters, okay? You guys join Train to Go, okay? Even if it's the lowest tier, I did lower the price for Train to Go support, okay? You still get the badge, you still get tip pinned to the top, and if you catch my eye, yes, I will pull some cards for you guys, you know, over time. The more I see you, the more I'll do that, okay? Also, join Train to Go. Join a tier. I have several different ones, okay? So you have more easier access to me, promos, perks, discounts, okay, you guys? I am changing things up a lot. My Mystic is my head reader, but she is also my assistant. So what I'm going to be doing is all of my appointments and all of my emails are going to be going to Mystic, okay, you guys? So pretty soon, be on the lookout for Mystic's email, okay, you guys? Because she's basically going to be letting me know who wants to read, who doesn't want to read. I mean, not who doesn't want to read, but just giving me information about my subscribers and their read status, okay? She's also going over my studio to find out who has commented the most, okay? Because that is who I go by when I do the free reads, all right, you guys? So we'll be either me or Mystic that will give you your free read. So for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read, okay? So be on the lookout. I will be posting Mystic's information on the community page pretty soon, all right, you guys? I've been super busy and there's a lot of stuff that's going on trying to get to all of you guys and need help doing it. So she is my right hand girl. That is my sister. I love her to death. So with that being, well, I love her to life. With that being said, okay, hit the thumbs up button, Virgo. YouTube, they're listening, okay? Glad they are. Even if this read is not for you, okay? Please hit the thumbs up button because it may be for someone else that really may need this read, okay? And Virgo, I know you will. I keep on having to pull this up because my string in the back was cutting my neck. So I, you know, y'all, just bear with me, okay? So let me go ahead and I'm going to use my deck, you guys. And, if you guys are interested, I wanted you guys to know too, my new cards sold out, y'all. I mean, it sold out so quick. It's been, I haven't even announced it, but it was amazing how fast. I think it sold out in 2 days. I love it. So you guys, if you guys want to place orders, give me a second to get Mystic's information up there, you guys. I probably will have it up there probably by next week. All right, you guys. And then that way, she'll be able to tell you guys everything that you need to know. All right. But I will be doing the reads. Okay. I just don't think that I'm going to put Mystic to the point to where she's going to do you guys' reads. No, she will be doing some of you guys' reads, but I'm going to be doing some of you guys' reads as well, okay? And I'm talking about the 100 sub, because my reads for the public are closed right now, okay? I will be making an announcement when I open them back up. I'm really doing 4 months on and 4 months off. So For right now, the reach to the public is off. Now, if you're trained to go, chat with Nikki, VIPs, and day one, shout out, much love to you. You guys already know. You guys already know my number. You already know, how to get in contact with me, okay? So with that being said, those are who I'm reading for at this particular time, as well as the 100 sub, okay? So you guys, let's go ahead and go to the throne. Crosswatcher energy can and will get involved. Crosswatcher, I want you guys to know that I love Crosswatcher just like I love Virgo. If this is a Crosswatcher, if this is a Virgo that's done this to you, then please go in the comment section, put their ass on blast. I'm very interested to know how energy interchanges, okay? So you guys, going to the throne, you guys, Virgo, Crosswatcher, I'm praying over everything on this table. The cards, the clarifiers, everything, okay? May the Holy Spirit speak through me. I'm praying that in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm asking for truth, Virgo, Crosswatcher, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua, Messiah, Jesus Christ, all the praise, the honor, and the glory, okay? In which he definitely does deserve. So, Virgo, you are blind to the bullshit. You are spending some time on you. You are doing new things. You are getting new looks. You have come to judgment. Judgment is here twice. Ooh, they're in their energy and it's in yours. Virgo, you come to an awakening. You have pretty much made your mind up. Do you see this? They're in court. It may be a court case, y'all. But this girl is in court. She's filing paperwork. She's made her mind up. Okay? It's just as simple. She is definitely wanting to solve a problem. I feel like you have solved a problem. All right? And like I said, this possibly could be a legal ruling as well, okay? But nonetheless, a change of status, okay? And it feels to me like going from relationship status to single status. Could be divorce, could be, child support as well. Give me a little bit more about Virgo's energy, please. Yeah, somebody done took too many losses fucking around with this person. Way too many losses, way too many lessons, okay? This is scandals. This is disgrace. This is misfortune. This is disappointment. Somebody was dealing with somebody who really, really brought a lot of issue problems to them, okay? And like I told you, somebody is definitely on drugs. Virgo, you possibly could have been on drugs as well, and you possibly went to rehab or something like that. Maybe you guys got high together. I don't know, but it looks something like that, okay? But this person definitely is on drugs. I feel like you took a lot of lessons, scandals, disgrace, and some more stuff. Listen, you have nothing but money coming to you. Ace of Pentacles, baby, okay? That's what I'm talking about, Virgo, all right? This is money. This is blessings. This is God saying you deserve this because you were Empress in this energy and you gave without taking. You gave because your heart was strong. You gave because you just wanted to. You believed in something because you believed in the greater good. You got paid back evil for good, and now the Lord is paying you back with nothing but stability and a lot of money blessings. So you need to get yourself prepared to god dang on start investing. You need to get prepared to see what trips you want to take. You need to get prepared to see what car you want to buy. You need to get prepared for some serious ass money. All right, is what I'm trying to tell you. And it is a blessing, okay? So that is extremely good. Tell me about strength, please, in Virgo's energy. Because Virgo is mind over matter. Mind over situation. Mind over heart. And Virgo is also very fearless right now. Also, Virgo is really paying attention to their gifts. Definitely reminiscing. Definitely thinking about the lessons that you've learned. Definitely. You are definitely analyzing where you made the mistakes. Where you gave the passes. Where you ignored the red flags. You're definitely doing that. Good, Virgo. Good. That's how we learn lessons, okay? Give me a little bit more. For some of you guys are fighting yourself from missing this person. But for some of you guys know what this person is. You know that this person is a trickster, a manipulator. You know this. And Virgo, you're also manifesting something here, okay? You're either at 11, 22, or 33, all right? But you're manifesting. What is Virgo manifesting? And you're showing up as the Empress anyway, so that would not surprise me. But you're in a manifestation energy. Y'all are manifesting peace and protection away from liars, stealers, killers, cheaters, thieves, fakes, and phonies. It's almost like you're asking for the anointing of snake away, all right? You want to be protected, but you're manifesting love as well. You're manifesting love as well. This is Two of Cups, y'all. You got new love on the way, Virgo. Wow. I don't know if you want it, though, because you're in strength. But you got new love on the way. Tell me a little bit more about this love. Wow. Somebody is going to be seriously obsessed with you, Virgo. Seriously. Give me a little bit more. Oh, my God. They don't want you single. This person is going to be just as abundant as you are. This is going to be the reciprocation, definitely. Be on the lookout. Tell me about Empress. Wow, that's amazing. I'm loving this. Empress is getting down to business. You see this board meeting? You're collaborating. You're networking. You're growing. You're creating. You're into your entrepreneurship. You're into leveling up in your business. And also commitment. This person may be somebody in your field, or somebody who you met along the way in your field, or someone closely related, possibly. Person could be into music. Person could have a singing, some type of maybe producing or something like that. But definitely commitment is here. This person is going to be obsessed with you, Virgo. You're going to like that. They don't want you single. They're going to be just as abundant as you. Listen, look it. Sitting here on your throne. Sitting here on your damn throne. Getting to the money, taking care of family, taking care of business, taking care of home. Even after you were betrayed. Even after the person that you loved and you nurtured and you had compassion for. Even after they left you for dead. Even after they betrayed you. Tell me more. They hurt you. They hurt you bad. This was very painful. You got a new beginning. They hurt you, but they didn't stop you. You're jumping out here. You got a new beginning. And you got a new beginning with people that's loyal. Okay? There's going to be loyal people here that's going to be around you. Tell me more about Empress, please. This shit hurt, y'all. It did. Somebody wants to romance you, Virgo. There's somebody here that wants to romance you. They want to take you on dates. They want to, y'all, if this person ain't showed up, you need to be on the lookout. I got seashells here, okay? So it might be a beach, all right? Yeah. Person might got a record, okay? The person might have used to be in the streets at one particular time. Possibly, all right? But what else? Because somebody could be in jail too. Something is going to change here. You got the world in your energy. What's the cycle is ending. Y'all, listen, you got a new beginning. New beginning, all right? So don't ignore it. Don't ignore all this shit that this person has done to you, okay? Because they're going to be wanting to come back. Don't ignore it. They're going to probably try to tell you the truth. Listen, Virgo, there you go. And isn't that a beautiful hermit, you guys? But my new hermit is just as beautiful. Listen, y'all need to get this deck, all right? For my tarot readers out here. But let me just tell you something, you guys. You are in hermit mode. You have learned. You're ascending. You're in your magic place. You got answers that you did not have before. And you are growing. You are moving forward, okay? You can see in the dark. Oh, my God. This is powerful. No, you're not ignoring shit else, okay? No, you're not. It's almost like, you know what? If I have not learned nothing else, I'm learning not to ignore myself, okay? That's exactly what somebody feels here. Give me a little bit more. You were married to this person, or this person, or you were engaged to this person. Person may be your baby mom, baby dad, who put you in a whole lot of options. And not obviously, as you see, this girl is standing to the side. These people are in the background. So it wasn't obvious that you were an option, okay? This person did it behind your back. And what you did was you fell back. You removed yourself. You understand that this person has no self-control, Virgo. You understand that. And you loved them anyway. You loved them anyway. You showed them compassion. You showed them empathy. You tried to heal them anyway, okay? But now, you don't want them. Now, you're not interested. It's almost like it's the energy of, like I told you before, you've done all that you could possibly do, and you're fresh out. And if Virgo can't fix it, then let me tell you something. It can't fucking be fixed. It's just that simple, all right? You are the fixers of the zodiac. You get shit done. And if you can't fix it, then you know what? It's time to give it to God, because he will be the only one that will be able to fix it. And that's exactly what you've done. You pulled your energy back with 4 swords, and now you're in apathy and are no longer interested in the 4 of cups, because this person has no self-control. Somebody repay somebody evil for good. So what they're saying is it's all too much. It's all too much. The reason they're coming up discombobulated, okay, you guys? Off center like a mug, all right, you guys? Showing up chaotic. Showing up is, you know, heated even, okay, emotional, possibly. Listen, they do not like these boundaries that you put up, okay? Do you see these people? This is a bunch of military people, okay? It's like, you know what? You've erected these boundaries and it's all too much, all right? It's almost like I can't get through to you. You see that line of people? Like, these people are your defenses. You can look at them as your angels. I don't know who these people are, but you can look at them as your angel, your spirit team. Listen, they're not allowing this person to get through. You've already erected boundaries, and so did your spirit team, okay? They can't get through. They can't see you. They can't talk to you. They can't message you. They can't do anything because they're blocked, okay, you guys? There's repercussions here. Virgo, you have erected serious ass walls, okay? Police and stuff may be involved, all right, you guys? This person is a burden. You got shit to do. Okay? You got shit to do. You got home to think about. You got business to think about. You ain't got time to think about somebody's lies. You ain't got time to think about somebody's trickiness. You ain't got time to be thinking about somebody's third-party situation. You got shit to do. You're busy. Okay? But this is a girl with a desk with a whole bunch of paperwork, okay? So for y'all that's at work, you got, you know, you got stuff to pay attention to. Entrepreneurs, you got stuff to pay attention to. This person is falling from grace. 6 of Wands upside down, all right? Star came upside down too. Listen, this is no optimism, okay, you guys? I'll leave it upright. It came upside down because I want to see the card after. But let's see. Tell me about the star, because this person is optimistic. They really feel like they have a chance, all right? It came out upside down before, but however, this person lived a double life. They juggled you. They're having financial problems, and they're thinking of you. And that's all they're doing is thinking of you because they're blocked, all right? This person is showing up as a page, okay? They're showing up as a page of wands. They want to message you. They want to give you a message. You may get a message, okay? But listen, they're out here wondering. Everything is temporary. They are aimless. They're just wandering aimlessly around, trying to get whatever opportunity they can. Like I said, they're on drugs and alcohol, okay? So they wish they could be fully honest with you. They're lying, okay? Listen, this is the reason why the Tower is here, all right, you guys? This is the reason why shit has fallen apart, all right? Chaos, negativity, upheaval, all of that, all right? Because they couldn't be fully honest with you, all right? So this is the reason why the Tower is hit, okay? They're going through a Tower, all right? Because they can't be honest with nobody. They lie to everybody. They do. They're sitting up here looking for opportunities, any opportunities. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It could be street opportunities. It could be scam opportunities. It could be job opportunities. It doesn't matter. They're just looking for opportunities, showing up as a page again. They want to win. They damn sure do. They want to walk in your direction. They want to win you. Give me more. They want to give to you, Virgo. They want to give. Or they want you to give to them. They want you to show this generosity to them, one or the other. They want you to love them, Virgo. They want to show you how much they love you. Still showing up as a page, all right? Give me a little bit more and then we'll move on to this next one. Because they're showing up as a page and wanting to do and not doing, this is the reason why there's fights, arguments, okay? Not being on the same page. So judgment is here. This is karma. This is court. Somebody is damn sure investing in this. Somebody has not got a return on their investment. When it comes down to this judgment, did not come out right. Listen, death is here. All right, you guys, it is over. All right. This legal ruling, this awakening, this change of status, is O-V, all right? Death is here, all right? Falling from grace and death. That's what happens when you fuck with a Empress or a High Priestess. Virgo, there I told you. Didn't I tell you I was going to see you? King of Swords. Because see, you showing up as Empress, but the other side is that cutthroat, drastic, harsh cut off. Don't give a fuck, okay? You don't give a fuck about this death. You don't care, okay? It's just that simple. It's like, you know what? That's what you deserve, okay? Anyway. So they're saying it hurts so much, okay? It hurts so much. What hurts so much? This Three of Swords. The fact that you found out. The fact that they was cheating. You see, I told you about the phone. You see the phone? I told you, it's a lot of shit on that phone, Virgo. Dating sites, people that they met, all that type of stuff, okay? It's on that phone. It hurts so much because of what they did. Put somebody over you. Had other options. Didn't think that they didn't think that you knew, huh? Didn't think. And this is the reason why they ass is stuck. This is the reason why they ass is in Hangman. This is the reason why they it's blocked. Ace of Swords, mental clarity, blocked. They don't know what's going on, okay? They have no mental clarity. They're guessing at whatever at this point, okay? There's fights and arguments going around, probably with the third party or with their fake ass friends and shit. Nine of Cups is in reverse. They're not getting wishes granted. So yeah, all that hurt. What else hurt? The fact that they don't got Empress anymore. And the fact that they're watching Empress have new love. They're going to watch you have new love. What else hurts? The fact that you're starting your own business. The fact that you're an entrepreneur. The fact that they're confused. They're confused. How can you be Empress? How could you love? How could you love so deep? How could you take all of this? I never thought you would leave. How could you just up and leave like this? How could you turn your back? And how could you be so cold? How could you do that? And they're also looking at this phone and they're saying to themselves, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Probably. They're a liar. They're a deceiver. What else hurts? The fact that it's going to take a very, very long time for this karma to go away. Okay, so give me the Five of Cups, please. Because they're having an emotional funeral, y'all. It really just is that simple. They were married. They messed with a child of God here. Hierophant. What is this? 4 coins. All these secrets and carrying on. Don't want to let go of this marriage. Don't want to let go of this child of God. You mess with an Empress and a child of God. Damn right you got karma coming. These people right here. Let down. These people right here resemble nothing about you. They thought you were easily replaceable, Virgo. They thought that you were common. They thought you were ordinary. They thought you were weak, okay? Because you showed so much kindness and so much compassion. They thought that you were weak. That was their fatal mistake. They thought that you were easily replaceable. And guess what? These individuals right here, they let them know that no, you should have stayed with who the hell you were staying with, because all we want is the money, okay? That's all they want, all right? Third party situations, and they talking about this person behind their back too. Right, and they're going to find out. Yeah, it's going to be very shocking. They've been talking a lot to these people, but I'll tell you what, they're going to be finding out. This person wants to run. They know they need to change. Possibly not from where they're at right now. Childhood issues. It's a false emperor. You don't want to put him on the throne. What's the issue in all this? What's the issue in all this? The fact that somebody's watching. They're spying. They're watching you. Okay? The fact that somebody is tormented. They can't undo. They can't unsee. They can't unsay. They can't now say what they really want to say. They're being tormented. Okay? What else? Their patience, balance, and harmony. They're out of alignment. What's the advice? What's the advice for Virgo? Virgo wants to fix. So what's the advice for Virgo when it comes down to this person? You got new love on the way. Pay attention to the new love. Pay attention to the new love. And do not get taken just because they're in the 5 of Cups. Do not get taken if you hear from this person. They tell you about how they're sorry. Don't get taken. Pay attention to your new love because you got 10 of Cups coming. Holy Spirit, so what's the outcome in all this? Strength. Stay in your strength. Mind over matter. Mind over emotions. Mind over situation. Enjoy yourself. Because this person damn sure was. All right? Rebellious, in and out. All that. Blindsided somebody here. Showed somebody love. Somebody treated them like family. Pregnancy is even here. You guys might have children together. Listen, Virgo, you're showing up as High Priestess that knows with the Queen of Swords. You know about the lies, okay? You know about the finessing. You know about what they do when they leave. You're going to be overcoming obstacles and you're winning, baby. You got a choice to make. You got a choice in between people to make. You got somebody coming in. They're coming in fast, you guys. You didn't even know it. You're going to be, ooh, you didn't even know it. And look, marriage. Okay. Yeah, you're a wounded warrior. So that's something there, y'all. That's something there. Let me go ahead and get this up. And let me go ahead and tell you guys who's here, Virgo. Because honestly, this is a lot of energy, all right? But you know, hey, what I love about this energy is that you're mind over matter. I love that you're in hermit mode. Okay, you are definitely in your own energy. I love that. I love that you got blessings upon blessings. That's what happens when somebody pays you evil for good. Definitely court is here. I do feel that way. I got justice and judgment here. I think you do know that you need not ignore the fact that this person has no self-control. I think you definitely do need to, you know, I think you realize that. Stay in that strength energy. Understand that this person is falling from grace, and understand that you can't fix that, okay, Virgo? Because honestly, with this Empress here, that kind of, it concerns me. And the reason why is because Empress is very, very compassionate. The only thing that this person really probably needs to do is to give you a sad story, and you know, you would probably be right there to help them, okay? But you need to understand, this is their fate. This is their karma. Falling from grace, okay? And these people that's up and around them that they think, you know, is going to help them and all this other type of stuff. Listen, they're about to be waking up, okay? They're about to be having a serious ass, rude ass awakening, okay? While you're going to be counting your money. So let me tell you guys who's here. Listen, if I mention it twice, that means that it's just heavy, okay? Judgment is here. Loss is here. You know, with the 5 of coins, you guys, that right there is hard misfortune and loss for them. Ace of Pentacles is here for you. That is a beautiful thing. You got money coming. Possibly a marriage. You got somebody that's going to be matching your energy, your abundant energy, okay? This person definitely had you in third-party situations. You guys, this person hid people from you. They hid them. You see how that girl's looking? And you see all them people over here? They hid them from you. They lied. They stole. But you're manifesting. You got a new beginning, okay? A cycle is ending. This person is going to be getting karma. They probably already are, because somebody messed with a child of God. Somebody messed with somebody whose faith is on 10 here. Crazy as hell. Listen, y'all, you guys about to meet somebody. 10 of Cups. That's somebody that can reciprocate your love. This person is out of alignment, you guys. This person is being tormented. This person is rebellious as all outdoors. And Virgo, you have become very cutthroat, okay? Very. Hold on, let me see something, because I think I'm mixing them up. Hold on. Yeah, you become very cutthroat here. They don't really like this. All right, you guys. They're like, what happened to my wonderful, sweet Virgo who go for all the bullshit because I think that they're stupid as fuck. They're watching you, okay? They're watching you. Lots of Leo here. Yeah, you got new love coming, Virgo. Somebody's going to appreciate the Empress that you are. Believe that. Lots of arguments, lots of fights. This person is fighting with other people as well. Virgo, you're in apathy. You don't care anymore. Okay? You're in the Four of Cups. You're like, fuck it. Who cares? They're arguing with other people. The third party situation. People who they thought were in their corner as well. Not getting along, not fighting. They want to romance you. They definitely want to come back around, but they're in Hangman, you guys. They're stuck. They tried to live a double life. They tried to juggle somebody here. They took advantage of somebody's kind nature. This is what they're going to be looking like, you guys. You see that? That is exactly, that's them. That's their mugshot, okay? That's what they're going to be looking like. Because honestly, the stuff that they're doing, they want to romance you. I do see where you're thinking about, they definitely are optimistic. They definitely feel like you're going to be coming back around, okay? You're going to have somebody who's seriously obsessed with you. This could be this could be marriage. You understand that this person doesn't have any self-control and backstabbing you. This person likes to backstab you. They're a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony, who loves to leave people for dead. They get off on this. You see that girl laying there? They get off on doing this to somebody. They like it, and you're not the only person that they did it to, okay? And this is the reason why they got some serious-ass karma to pay. Oh, well, life is, isn't it? Be on the lookout for a hasty phone call. These people are talking about them behind their back, you guys. Why they think that they're their friends. Think that they're their family. This was a bad investment. You know it. You caught this person cheating. And if you didn't catch this person cheating, you knew that this person was cheating. Person's looking for a person showing up as page after page. They're looking for any opportunity. It doesn't matter. Picking up garbage, cutting yards, job from job. It doesn't matter. They're looking for any type of opportunity to get some type of money, okay? You're too busy, okay? You're too busy. And you got way too many guards up here, all right? So with that being said, let me go ahead and tell you guys who's here. And when I say you guys who's here, I am talking about you, okay? I'm talking about your person. I'm talking about the third party situation or somebody closely related to the read. I am talking about the natal chart, okay? So it could be the ascendant, the descendant, the Venus, the sun sign, the Venus, the Mercury, the Mars, and Saturn does have a lot to do with it, as well as Jupiter as well, okay? But nonetheless, if you have the birth time of the person in the natal chart, this will make a lot more sense, okay? Don't ignore it. My job is to put one puzzle piece together for you. I've done my damnedest to do that. Hopefully, I've enlightened you in some type of way, okay? To Yeshua be all the glory. So if you guys are still here with me, give me a bunch of blue hearts, and roses, you guys. That's going to let me know several things. One, it's going to let me know that you are still here. You are engaging in the channel. It's going to let me know that you are definitely wanting that free read. All right, you guys, be on the lookout for my post. All right, so we got heavy Scorpio. If I mention it several times, just means that it's in the natal chart, in somebody's natal chart several times, or just in the natal chart several times. A lot of Scorpio here. Aries, Taurus. We got Gemini. We got Capricorn. We got Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, no, this is the world. So that's Sagittarius. You guys definitely have a brand new beginning. Motivated beginning. Heavy Gemini. Heavy Virgo and heavy Sagittarius, and there is a court case here. Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius again, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay? It has went down, all right? They do want peace after the storm, okay? They really do. You know, they're saying that they wish they could be fully honest with you, Virgo. I don't believe them, okay? So for some of you guys are married, all right, you guys. Everybody else is here. Underlying energy: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So everybody is here, but the heavies is the ones that the read will 9 times out of 10 will be your person on a third party situation, okay, or ascendant or descendant. Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, damn sure falling from grace. Somebody might be pregnant too, okay? Kids may be involved, all right? This person has no self-control. Okay, Virgo? You're being warned. Don't ignore it, okay? You've already learned lessons that you need to learn. You do not need to go back to the same lessons, all right? So with that being said, you guys, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. Virgo, crosswatcher, much love. And also remember, you guys, I do have a very hands-on relationship with a lot of my subscribers who let themselves be known to me. Would love to have that same relationship with you. Go down in the comment section below. Let me know that you're new so I can give you a warm welcome that you deserve. Much love. You guys have a blessed day.